Hi Pisces, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless singles love reading. This is a deep dive reading. We are going to ask Spirit for some evidence and some clues today. I have some initials and numbers. I also have some charms today. We're going to be doing some charms. I have lots of cards, lots of messages. So we're going to ask Spirit, what's next in love? What's coming next in love? New boyfriend, new girlfriend, future spouse, partner, confirmation on a relationship you may be in, or new love coming into your life. Let's see what's going on with you, Pisces. Welcome, everybody. If you're new to my channel, I am a professional psychic medium, full-time, and an intuitive life and love coach. My YouTube channel is part-time. If you enjoy it, please help supporting me, but continue to support me by liking, commenting, subscribing if you're not subscribed yet. And that all helps me to grow, and I can do more with my YouTube channel. Okay, so let's start with a handful of these. Okay, we're going to get these on the table right out of the gate. We're going to get some evidence right on the table and some energy around these letters and numbers. Okay, so I have the number 2, could be February. Now this could be connected to you with somebody you have in your life now, or it could be somebody coming into your energy. So keep that in mind. I have the letter P. I have the number 6. Part of me feels like it's 26, okay, but it could be February, June. So let's just do this for now. It could be an age for some of you. I have another 2, but part of me feels like I want to do this. 22, okay, 22, 26. Could be age differences. It could be something like that, right? I have the letter U. I have another 2. 222 is an angel number, right? I'm just going to double these up, okay? So 222 also. I have, what is this? This is an L. An L. I have a W. I have a B. I have a B. Y. I have the number 4. Could be April. I have another Y, 2 Ys today. I have a letter K. I have a C. I have an A. I have a number 1. I have a Z. I have a second P, letter P, and I have the letter E. We'll do this over here. Okay, we'll do this. E, and I don't know, we'll put this number 1 down here. I'm going to actually move this A down here too, just to give me room for my cards. How's that? All right, so these are just these, like I said, they could be clues. They could be somebody coming into your energy, or they could be in your energy now. All right, let's see what the cards say. Spirit, I'm here with Pisces. Could you please share with me any messages of guidance that you have for us today? Love, feelings, who's coming, any clues, what they may be like, anything you want to share with us. I have a soulmate energy. I'll take a soulmate. Look at you. You guys are on top of the world. There you go. I have simplicity. My life is simple with this person. Okay. Either maybe it wasn't so hard as far as like dating. I like to think that. I'd like to think that when you're with the right person, you don't have to work that hard. You don't have all that kind of hostile energy or toxic energy or drama. That when you're with the right person, it just kind of falls into place and things are just a little bit easier for you. Let's see what else. I have divine timing. I have a soulmate coming in divine timing. I can stop this reading right there. How's that? No, I won't. I'm kidding. But I have a soulmate coming in divine timing, which are 2 things we talk about a lot, right? We talk about we don't have control over when you fall in love with somebody or who. You know, that is all in Spirit's hands. So let's get some cards. Let's see what Spirit has. Spirit, please share with me for my Pisces. What do you want us to know? What is important to us? I have a Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Beautiful. I have a 9 of Clubs. 9 of Wands. Okay, they have clubs in this card. 9 of Wands. I have a 7 of Pentacles. And I have an 8 of Swords. Okay, so there's a little bit of a little bit of fear, a little bit of, I hope so. I'm going to say it that way coming into you, you know, like, oh God, I hope so. I've been waiting forever, or, you know, I'll believe it when I see it energy. All right. Now, this little door is opening up to me. So it's almost a sense of, this can change on a dime. I can get away from this kind of scary lizard on the wall, open that door and walk through the door, walk away from my fears, walk away from my disappointment in the journey. You know, like sometimes it is hard. I'm not going to say it's not hard. I mean, dating people, finding somebody is very difficult. But all we need is that one person. Spirit doesn't want you to give up. Okay. You've got that one person that's going to come into you. And it's like, you know, in your heart, you know the truth about yourself, that you are worthy, you're deserving, you're capable of loving another person. You have a lot to give. You have a lot to offer, Spirit just said. So they're going to put you with somebody that is perfect for you, right? So let go of whatever you feel like is holding you back, whether it's, you know, like I said, even if it's just how you say it, you know, like I'll believe it when I see it. Instead of saying that, you say, I believe in divine timing. I believe Spirit will send me the perfect person at the perfect time. So it's just how you talk to the universe. It's how you address yourself. It's how you invite the energy towards you. So in the meantime, you know what it is that you want. And I even like that. I feel like she's manifesting. And these videos are manifestations. If you're looking, just use these videos as a tool. Okay. You can see she's like writing down her thoughts. She's writing down what it is that you want. And if that helps you, make a list of, you know, the type of person that you want to meet, or what you want your life to look like in the future with somebody, you know. So journal that, write it down. I have playful energy. I like this. I like this kind of a playful energy. Maybe we have a lot of bantering in the beginning. Let's keep going. Let's get a couple more of these. I have secrets. I'm holding back my feelings. Almost this sense there's a lot of prove it to me out there going on too, on both sides, only because there's been so many with the you know, the technology and the apps. You know, you just don't believe that half of those people are real. So there's a lot of, I'll believe it when I see it. I'll, you know, prove yourself to me. People hide behind their feelings. They hide behind their mask until they feel like that person's real and their intentions are real. So it could be a little bit of that going on. I have a fortune. Okay. I have a treasure chest ready to be opened. I like this sense of playfulness in this treasure chest. Like, I don't know what's ahead of me. If I can get this person to drop their guard, open up to me, it's almost like a treasure chest. Like, what's going to be in there? You know, if I can just get them to, you know, open up a little bit more, drop their guard, if I can reach them, right? If I can reach them. So maybe we've got to break through a little bit of a barrier. Now, your person may be having to break through your barrier too. Maybe you have to, maybe Spirit's saying, let down your guard, because I've got this treasure chest of love coming. I've got this playfulness of, you know, excitement coming. I have a beautiful adventure awaiting you. Okay. So let down your guard as best you can. If you have been struggling with, you know, dating different people and they haven't been going anywhere, you know, the good news is that for every no, you get closer to a yes. And you just get smarter with identifying sooner who's real and who isn't. Okay. So just keep that in mind. You're not a little girl or boy. You know what you want, and just, you know, say no to people that are not anywhere in your league or you'd never have interest in being with. You know, just move on. I have travel in your future with this person. Okay. I also feel like something's ready to take off. I'm going to say it that way too, that this plane is ready to take off. This relationship's ready to take off, you know, something like that. Destiny, what's meant to be is on your side. Okay. Luck is on your side. Destiny is on your side. Again, you don't get to decide who or when. You know, spirit already has this person aligned for you. So all of a sudden you meet. I have a dating person. Okay. I have a date coming into you. Somebody's going to ask you on a date. Somebody is ready to ask you on a date. Somebody might even want to take you away, like not right away, but right at, you know, like maybe within the first few months that you guys are together, you know, they may want to take you away for the weekend, or you may plan a trip together and say, you know, an overnight trip, or go on a day trip and walk and stay in a nice hotel or something like that. But this person may want to take you away, you know, the sense of take me away. With family, they're very family orientated. Okay. I don't know if they have children. They could have children already. You both could have children, or you could be just thoughts of I'd love to have a family someday, you know. But I haven't thought about that. Part of me feels like there are not children involved in this connection. I feel like this is a younger connection. I feel like you're both about the same age, and maybe you're you know, the first time that you're in a committed relationship, like it would be the first time that you go away and travel with another person, or that maybe even as far as it's the first time I stay in a hotel with somebody, you know, it could be even as simple as that. Yeah, I have a date. I have a date coming. I have a date coming. Somebody's ready to ask you out. Okay. So expect, it's almost a sense of expect a call, expect a, like I've either had my eye on you and I'm ready to ask you out, but almost a sense of expect a call from somebody. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. I do have a, excuse me, I do have a lot of young energy, because I feel like it's, I don't know, I've dated a lot of other people. I've been dating, quote unquote, I've been dating around, talking around. And part of me feels like I'm just trying to meet the right one. I have forgiving. Excuse me. They could be very forgiving person. Let's say they're intelligent. I like that. Okay. They're very determined, very intelligent. This is coming into me as they're making very good decisions, like in their life, whether it's they are smart with like planning their future. Like it could be as simple as my education, like this is what I wanted to do. I got this education, then I'm doing this, then I'm doing this. Like I feel like this person has a pretty good sense of their life plan and their life purpose, and have some pretty, I would say, serious goals. They're probably very passionate about what they do. They're probably very into their work. I do feel like I want it all. I want to have a career, but I also want to have a family and a spouse, and a sense of balance in my life. I don't want to be like all work, but I do feel like this person is very smart at planning things. Planning their future. I'm going to say it that way. So that's a quality in people. It really is. People who have, I know where I'm going to be in 2 years. I know where I'm going to be in 5 years, in 20 years by my retirement, like there's people who are really good at planning. I have brave. Maybe something in their work makes you feel like, you know what, I couldn't do that, but I'm really proud that you do it. Maybe there's something about them that you see them as having some, they're brave. I have patience, courageous. Yeah, brave and courageous. They could be in a career that is, I don't know, civic somehow, firemen, policemen, service, and that's a planning thing, right? Because they would join the service for 4 years, and then they would be, they would have a pension, they would have retirement, they would have medical expenses paid. Like that would be somebody who made a conscious decision to make those kinds of career choices so that they had a plan for their own future. That is what I'm showing you as an example. So somebody who really knows what they want, okay, something like that. They're very fair. They're very honest. I like that. They're warm-hearted. I'm going to use the word sweet. And I think sweet can apply to masculine energy or feminine energy, that they're kind, they're sweet, they're caring, they are, I don't know, they're just the sweetest thing on the faces of the earth is how I want to say it. Okay. Like they're just like so attentive, and I can't say it any other way. They're the sweetest thing on earth. Independent. They're very secure. They're probably financially secure. They're very hopeful for their own future. They're very positive. I like that. Either they think that you're the sweetest thing on the face of the earth, or you think they are. I'm really kind of hung up on that right now, because I feel like that is how I describe them. I feel like that is, if I were to describe this person, I would say they're just sweet and kind and caring, and, maybe that is something that's, very important to you, like how they treat you. They're just so good to you is how it's coming into me. Beautiful. I go with the flow. They're very easy, understanding. Stories. You can believe them. You can believe them. You can believe anything that they tell you. They're not just, blowing kisses in the wind. They're just able to share their feelings. They're very open. Take steps. Keep moving forward. They're always thinking ahead. They are a planner. Okay. They plan their finances. They, they save, and then they, buy something like a car. They're always thinking ahead, like, where am I going to be next? So that would be a very good, big clue for you, that you see that quality in them. Their work is their passion. Okay. They love their work. They're probably somebody that says, I love what I do. I don't want work to be the only thing in my life. They've already shared that with me. But I love what I do. So they're probably very happy with their work. They probably love going to work. Okay. So that's nice. You're not going to be fighting with somebody who doesn't want to get up and get dressed every day. They love working, but they want everything. They want a balanced life. Work isn't everything. They want a little bit of everything. I have an Empress. Yeah, they see you as an Empress. They're going to be attracted to this nurturing energy. Okay, they're going to be attracted to. I really have this overall feeling like they just want to make you happy. Like whatever it is that makes you happy, they love to see you happy. They want to make you happy. They do really sweet things to make you happy, to show you how much they're in love with you. I just feel like they just go out of their way. Maybe they feel like this is meant to be. Like this, you're exactly what I've been looking for. I was waiting for you. Okay. Maybe they're waiting, patiently waiting. You're patiently waiting for them too. Nine of Pentacles, prosperity and a reward. This person's a hard worker. I think that you guys are going to have, a nice lifestyle. They're going to make sure that, I don't know, they're probably one of those people that like saved, even from a young age, and like bought a house so much younger than anybody else. Like, like, you have a house already? You're kidding me. It's just, I just feel like they always it's important to them to have that security. It's either important to them to have money in the bank, their own home. Maybe they have plans to have multiple homes someday. I just feel like it's very important to have them to have that sense of security. Okay, so that's important. Bottom of the deck is an Ace of Cups. So, they probably have feelings for you like they've never had for anybody else. right? Maybe they've never been this in love with anybody. I'm going to say it that way. I'm pretty sure they haven't ever been. I feel like you were the missing piece of the puzzle. I really do. I feel like they have all these other things in their life and everything else is kind of going their way. And what they don't have is they're missing the partner. They're missing the emotional partner in their life. And that's what they're looking for. And there is a part of me that feels like whoever that person's going to be, and I'm assuming it's you, um, they're going to treat you like a goddess. I mean, I feel like they're going to just worship you because they finally found you and they just have fallen so in love with you. So whoever this person is going to be so good to you, Pisces. They're going to really be good to you. They could be athletic. Okay. They could have an athletic side to them. Maybe they played high school sports or college sports, something like that. They could have an athletic side of them. Maybe they love the beach. It's coming into me. It's summertime, but it's coming into me more so as I would love to go to the beach. If I'm going to go on a vacation, I want to go somewhere hot. I want to lay on the beach. I want to drink pina coladas and frozen daiquiris. Maybe there's a spiritual side. You guys are connected spiritually. Maybe you have the same religion. Maybe you grew up with the same religion, something like that. I have Gemini. A bar. We like to go out for drinks. Okay. I don't think we're heavy drinkers, but maybe we like to go out for drinks. Maybe that's something that we enjoy doing. We go for appetizers and drinks. Maybe that's one of our first dates. I have a Scorpio. I have a Scorpio. Coffee. Cups of coffee. Maybe they're a coffee drinker. They work hard. Maybe they like their coffee. Maybe they'll be the first to admit they're a little bit of a coffee snob, something like that. Like I like a certain type of coffee. Maybe they like cats. Maybe they even have a cat. Maybe they want to have a cat. I have a Pisces. Okay, you're a Pisces. Maybe they could be a Pisces too, but they could also be a Pisces. I have winter time. We're in winter when I'm recording this. We're in January. Maybe we're going to meet this person right away. Maybe this person's coming. Synchronicities. You have a lot in common. Also, a little bit of a feeling of our paths could have crossed at different times, but we didn't know it. The sense of maybe we have mutual friends, but we didn't realize that we were friends with them. We maybe have either attended the same schools or grew up in the same areas or, went to frequent the same restaurants or bars or something like that. But maybe there's a sense of our paths could have crossed at a lot of different times in our life, but they just didn't cross yet because it wasn't divine timing. But I feel like you have a lot to share. I feel like when you start to talk about each other's backgrounds or, what you have experienced in your own lifetimes, I feel like there's a lot of synergy there. And that is what connects you. You just, you have a lot in common. You have a lot of connections. You are very in tune to each other. So that is cool in and of itself. I love that. It's almost like our paths could have crossed. Like I was, the stories would be, you both attended the same high schools, but you were, 3 or 4 years difference. So you never really met each other, or you were in totally different circles of friends. But you could have passed each other. You could have passed each other in the hallways. You could have seen each other at high school dances, but you never met, but you ended up, meeting later in life. Like that would be an example of something like that. Spirit, let's see what else we have. I have celebration, love, remarks, a chocolate cake. I always see this card as a, and then I have this card came in right underneath it. I have a bakery. So there's something going on here with this this bakery, this chocolate, and this cake. Maybe you love chocolate cakes. Maybe maybe there's something going on with bakery, baked goods, sweet tooth. Could be as simple as that. Maybe that's our first date. You know, we went out for drinks, and then afterwards we stopped at a bakery and got a cup of coffee, and I don't know, shared a couple of pieces of something. I don't know. Valentine's Day, a new relationship is going well. Our first Valentine's Day, we could have our first Valentine's Day coming up, something like that. Wintertime, perspective hourglass, seeing things from a different perspective. I'm just going to put that in the category of time. Like time is the essence, time is the element. I do feel like this connection isn't that far away. I will say that. I think that this connection is on its way, if it hasn't arrived already for some of you. Let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. Let's just get a handful. Scoop, actually. I've got my magic scoop today. So let's get a scoop to see. I feel like this isn't very far. For those of you that are waiting, I know it's a long wait sometimes, but I do feel like I'm very close. I feel like somebody's ready to ask you out on a date is how it came into me originally. So whoever that is, we're going on a date at least. I have the number 7. Could be 7 days. 7 days from now, that would be fun. I have a palette, right? A color, an artist palette. So maybe there's some creativity here. Either you're creative, they're creative. A little bit of a makeup feeling also. Maybe they love your makeup. Maybe they love how you do your makeup. There could be something like that. Now this is nice. I have 2 lips. So that tells me that I'm going to say I love your lips and they love, like we like each other's lips, or we're very attracted to each other's lips, or we're great kissers. That's important, right? Like they have to be a good kisser. Forget it. What is this? This is a jewel, some kind of jewel, the color blue. Sapphire? I don't know. Maybe that's your favorite. Maybe that's I don't know, like a ring in the future, sapphire. I don't know. I have a big bow. I feel like they give presents. That big bow is a present. They're the sweetest thing on the face of the earth. I'm all dressed up on a date. I like that. I have a tassel. I'm not sure what the tassel is. All I can think of is like formal draperies with this tassel, but it could be a very high-end decorated house. It could be a very pretty house. It could be their family's home, or I don't know. That's how it's coming into me, like formal tassels, like formal window treatments, something like that. All right, let's see. This is a letter C. We did have the letter C earlier. I have high heels. That's a cute heel. Isn't that cute? It's got this little pink heel and blue. I do have a baby carriage. For those of you that might want to have a baby someday, maybe there's a baby in your future. Okay. So for those of you that are looking for it, I do feel like this is a younger, like I said, I felt that this connection was a little bit younger for some reason. So some of you might not have had children yet. There's just the sense of I'm still looking for my person, and I haven't started that part of my journey yet. Now, these are 2 signs, so let's see what these say. This is a Capricorn. They could be a Capricorn, and they could also possibly be a Scorpio. Okay, so let's put these aside. So that's good. I like the lips. I have to admit, I like the lips. Let's see what their feelings are. Spirit, where is this connection headed? Could I have some feelings from my future person, please? What does my future person think? What does my future person want? What are they looking for? I have a 10 of Pentacles. They want it all. They want it all. Okay. They're probably very good. Like I said, they're a planner. They're planning their future. And, they want it all. They want to have a home, a family, a life, a good job. They just have this sense of, I want a little bit of everything. I want to be well-rounded. King of Cups. They are the sweetest thing on the face of the earth. You're going to fall in love with this person because they are so good to you. Okay. They're going to be so good to you that it's like, how could you not fall in love with this person? They're just going to be there for you. It's going to be gorgeous. They're everything you ever wished for. You're everything they ever wished for. It's a dream come true. It's perfect. 5 of Pentacles. I feel like they're struggling a little bit searching for you. Like it's challenging. It's, if you said to them, did you think you'd be single this long? They'd probably say, no, I had no idea that I'd be single this long, or that I just couldn't find anybody that I wanted to be with. Like, I just feel like they just haven't met the right people, and good. So, because then they wouldn't be available to meet you, right? So, I'm glad they waited. I'm glad that they didn't just settle for somebody else, because you're going to get them. I'm ready to reveal my true feelings for you. Yeah, we're not going to struggle with this King of Cups. You're not going to struggle with this person is shy with their feelings, that they don't tell me how they feel, or I don't know where I stand. No, we're not going to have any of that. If anything, it's going to be the opposite. It's going to be this person gushes over you. This person is constantly, like adoring you. So it's beautiful. I want you. I want you in my life, right? I want you in my life. I want to share my life with you. I need to be alone with you. I want to take you away to that island. I want to take you away on a cruise. I want to, plan a trip with you so we can spend some time alone. There's something going on with that. You make me so happy. You're going to be happy. You're going to be happy. I think your friends, to tell you the truth, this is the kind of person that your friends are all jealous of. Like, this is the husband in the neighborhood that all the other wives talk about and go, you have no idea how lucky you are that your husband actually, buys you things for Valentine's Day and plans things for your birthday, or does these like sweet nothings, like always doing like little things to keep you happy. And everybody else is jealous. Everybody else is jealous of you. You got the catch. I'm falling deeply in love with you. I love that. I admit that I'm obsessed with you. They're not going to let you get away. They're going to keep you happy. They are not going to let you ever get away. I love that. You're my best friend and my lover. That is true. That is everything. They want it all. They want it all. This is a new beginning. It's a new beginning. At the end of the day, what do we want, right? At the end of the day, we all we ask is to be happy, right? And if we can find the person to share our life with that makes us happy, we have it all. We really do. And if this person is going out of their way to make sure that your life is better because of them, then you've won the lottery. You've won the lottery. It's a new beginning. It's going to be an awakening. The grass is greener. The sky is bluer. Bottom of the deck, a Knight of Wands. I desire you. I want you. You're the only one I'm thinking about. So I'm going to say, get ready for a beautiful connection. A beautiful connection. Get ready for that phone call, because I think that we've got somebody ready to charge into your life now, and they could be reaching out for you any day now. So we're going to ask Spirit to bring this to you. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.